Hey everyone, this week's episode of Witchpolice Radio is brought to you by Fourth Quarter Records. It's a Winnipeg-based label and recording studio home to this week's guests, 3-Peat, as well as Eggs Solo Projects and Charlie Fetta. You can find their merchandise, including the awesome new 3-Peat hoodies, online at fourthquarterrecords.com. And if you haven't seen these things, you should definitely check them out. I mean, a lot of local artists are wearing them right now, and it's very cool to see the support from across genres. As soon as those 3-Peat hoodies came out, I've been seeing all kinds of people posting on social media, and it's, people in rock bands, electronic music, soul music, whatever. They're all sort of sporting the 3-Peat gear. So, as you'll hear on this week's episode, there's definitely a lot of love and support for 3-Peat within the local music community at large, and it's very cool to see. So check out Fourth Quarter Records, and obviously stay tuned for the interview with 3-Peat. On Saturday, May 5th, head down to the Park Theatre for the local Jukebox, Birthday Bands as Bands. This is kind of similar to what we did last year for our Mutual Appreciation Society podcast, where it was local bands covering songs by other local artists. But this is full-on bands doing full-on sets of full-on covers of other local artists. So you can check that out at the Park Theatre. Again, it's on Saturday, May 5th from 7 p.m. And it includes Jeremy and the Delicious Hounds as Rory and the Ruckus, which are both bands that have appeared on this show in the past. You've also got Wreck and So as Ex Omerta and vice versa. And the Honey Sliders as the Liabilities and vice versa. It's going to be a killer show with so much fun, and it's also a birthday celebration for our friend Joey Senft, who is a well-known Winnipeg concert photographer, a member of the Village Idiots, and she's been on the podcast twice, including a live show about concert photography. So it's all a great deal, great bands, great venue, and yeah, check it out. You want to hear bands covering each other? Sounds like a blast.
You're listening to Garbage Hill, Winnipeg's first podcast network.
Welcome to Witchpolice Radio. I am recording this on a freezer right now. It makes no sense unless you see it, but it's literally on a freezer.
You're not on the freezer.
I'm not on the freezer. The recorder is on the freezer. Yeah. And I'm your regular host, Sam. Occasional co-host Ryan is back again. It's awesome. And we're here with, I guess, returning guests for some of you, third time, fourth time. How many 3-Peat anyway? Trying to do the math about who's been on when, but I guess let's just start by everyone identifying themselves, because a lot of people around this freezer, and people can put a name to a voice. So
no doubt, I go by the name Egg. That's E.GG, elevation for the greater good.
And I think you're the most frequent guest on here, because you've been on with 3-Peat and twice as yourself too.
To know each other.
Yeah.
It's your boy Steve. Simple as that. Anthony, I think second most guest.
Yeah, because you on that one.
You probably have it.
Yeah.
I'm the illustrious Dill the Giant, the elusive, the man, the mystery, the myth.
But if someone is only familiar with you from the last time you were on the show, hopefully not, but if that's the case, what's gone on in the time since then? There's been a lot, right?
First and foremost, are we gonna have some sort of way we're gonna answer these questions?
No.
You gotta raise your hand if you want to speak. You just gotta raise your hand if you want to speak.
Yeah. But man, Anthony, let them know what's good, man.
So remind me again, what was that time? It was
I think the album had just come out, right? Yeah, the album had just come out.
Oh, okay, yeah. So a lot of
2016.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah, exactly.
September
So
2016.
Or 2017, maybe. Either way, it's 2016. You're right. Yeah.
A wild year.
So a lot's gone on, clearly, right? And I mean, we kind of covered Egg a bit on the last two appearances he made about his two releases, right? But
those have happened.
Yeah, those have happened.
In that time as well, we didn't put out any new music per se. We put out the video for Sauvignon. You can find that online, which we did with Synonym Art Consultation. It was part of our little residency with them. Yeah, and we put all our videos on a VHS.
I saw that.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool to shoot the video in there, eat some chicken and waffles, and
so good.
That happened. We got nominated for a Western Canadian Music Award last year, so we got to go to Edmonton. Yeah, so that was nice. The guys went on a mini Western tour of Saskatoon and Brandon and Edmonton again.
Edmonton, yeah.
Cool.
And playing a lot of shows in the city. A lot of shows, a lot of festivals in the city, and then now we're back because we're ready to put out a new record pretty soon. and we're going to Europe.
Yeah, that's super exciting. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah.
So
But we also went to Canadian Music Week out in Toronto.
yeah. Oh yeah, we were telling Toronto stories outside.
You were, yeah. Sounds like there's some good ones. Yeah,
Yeah, let's not tell those stories.
yeah.
It's something with Steve's face and brand.
Shut up.
Maybe we'll get to the bread stories later. But do you want to start with the new record? I guess then, like if you got new stuff coming out, what can you tell people about what's about to come out?
So yeah, we've been working on that one for a while. There's a couple songs that we've been sitting on for a minute. And then we were blessed with the presence of Toolman from a Tribe Called Red,
Awesome.
who took a shining to that record and added some production to
Cool.
it. And then blessed us with another track that's going to be on there as well. And I mean, him and Steve worked on some stuff in that time as well, some solo stuff. But in terms of our record, what is it like? Maybe 6 tracks?
Yeah, I mean, well, 6 definite tracks. We have a few that are kind of like in the air, but
Okay.
it's pretty much all done. It's
just getting
almost
mixed.
ready to go. Like it's just getting mixed and mastered at this point. Like,
Cool.
we also keep making new songs too, which is like crazy because like we're like, oh, should this one go on the new record or should
Just
we?
trying to be ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
Just
like it's just
So
like,
you don't gotta work as much.
yeah, like you know, like when you make new stuff, it's just more fresh and you like it more. You know what I mean? As things get old,
Carry
and
that
you
vibe.
kind of like exactly. So I'm just ready to put this one out and kind of like keep the wave going because like our momentum is just only building. Like we're only making new stuff always. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it's coming soon though. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to put a date on it because Anthony's that man. But like, we make the music, we make the product, and he pushes it. He does it well. So we wouldn't be where we're at without him. So I just wanted to put that out there first.
So he's like the unofficial 4th member, or are you officially a member?
No, I'm like
No,
the
he's
fourth-
the fourth Pete.
Yeah,
I'm the
fourth
fourth
beat.
Beat. Yeah.
He's Coach Jack.
My favorite Beatle was George Martin,
Yeah, so you're the.
so that's all I strive to be. You know.
Yeah. So I mean, you don't have a date for when it's coming out yet, but what I mean, obviously you've all been doing your own stuff too, in addition to the 3-peat stuff. But what has changed sonically between the previous album that people would be familiar with and what you have coming out?
Oh man.
Yo, Steve is nice on these beats.
It's just like you'll already just be like wowed by where he was in terms of production to where he is now.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, you know.
I think the production is
Become my man.
Yeah.
I think the production is just on another level, mainly because I've just had more time to practice and sculpt my craft more. I've kind of had more of like a signature sound. I guess now kind of built that signature sound for myself, and like it really shines throughout the whole record. I feel it's very cohesive now, and the songs are just like more well put together. Obviously, we've gotten better as MCs.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a gap between when we put that stuff out and when we started making this stuff. So like, obviously, there's going to be some progression.
Sure, yeah, that's what you want, right? Yeah.
So I feel like if you're been a fan of 3P and what you know is the 3P EP, you're going to be pleasantly surprised by this new stuff. Just because like personally, I feel like it's on another level. I mean, I don't know if that's biased because we're always making,
I'm gonna say, in my opinion, like if you're trying to move your body more, you know, like
Okay.
if you're trying to dance,
We're having
you're
more
trying to
fun.
feel good.
Yeah.
And then there's tracks where you're like, maybe you're kind of angry. Maybe you're angry, but bro, it's got a vibe for each and every emotion. It's
Cool.
great.
Dope.
But like I'm dancing, like for real, I dance a lot. Wait, in the studio recording this shit, you guys see, I'm always like,
we have a lot of fun.
I'm always
That's what I'm
dancing.
saying. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's dope.
Is there always healthy snacks at the studio?
Nah,
This is new thing, and I'm
We're eating apple slices right now just to set the mood for the dimwit, West End, apple
Look at that bottle one time, dog.
Healthy living. The other
You gotta
thing,
chase
like,
your apples with whiskey.
That's what I mean.
I've just been trying to get on a healthier vibe before we leave for Europe. I don't know, man, not feel like shit. I've been feeling like shit lately just because of bad habits, old habits and bad habits die hard, man.
Yo, we
So
here.
fuck.
So the apple's kind of,
You know,
set the scale a little bit, yeah.
Apple a day.
Yeah.
It's symbolic. The apple is symbolic to a healthy lifestyle. Right? You eat it, it makes you feel good because it symbolizes good shit. You know?
And they're great chasers for this
and
whiskey.
sonically too, this is the first time we ever worked with the outside production. So that I think will show its face this time. So that'll be nice.
Collaboration.
Yeah, it was really dope working with Toolman. He's on another level. That guy, in terms of production, just like he just knows. He's just really wise. I just find he's very wise when it comes like when you're talking to him in the studio. Like he has your best interest in mind. Like he broke it down to us one day. He's like, I want to help you guys and do this for you guys because like, you know, someone did it for me and I want to do it for you guys. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like just to recognize someone's raw talent and just like genuinely be willing to help and put your hand out. You know what I mean? So like, nothing but the most respect for that guy.
Well, that guy was kind of on our show once. Do you remember that? We did a show at the Handsome Daughter. It was our first ever live show. And Ness was one of the guests on the show. Nice. He performed and did interviews. And he was kind of just having fun with the whole thing. Like, I mean, he sort of wandered off on the stage and stuff.
Ness having fun?
Yeah. But at one point, he just grabs this guy from the crowd and brings him up and starts talking to him in the mic. Like, disrupts the whole show. And it was Toolman. Yeah. It was at our show. And Ness just grabbed him. And no one realized. And you hear people in the background, other people who were on stage are like, is this the guy from, like, they didn't know it was actually him. And Ness is sitting there interviewing him for like 5 minutes. What's that down?
I can totally see that.
Super weird. Awesome. So I don't know him obviously other than that. But like, it was a cool, it's really cool to have that guy because he's so high profile now too, right? I mean, just because like.
He just won Juno for best.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
It's awesome, yeah.
Hear that? That's music, that's singing, the beauty of singing. Other shit is just talking. That's what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? That's quality.
Gotta get that guap, gotta get the narrow, gotta get that fatty, gotta get that peso. I'm on a payroll, steady tryna lay low. I'ma make this money, and you gon' stay broke. Gotta get that guap, gotta get the narrow, gotta get that fatty, gotta get that peso. I'm on that payroll, steady tryna lay low. I'ma make this money. And you gon' stay broke. Goddamn, y'all gon' do me like that. Charges plastic, mama. I'ma pay it right back. Something about to apply yourself to supply your wealth. Sound real cliche. Talking about the guap you got or the balls you pop. Don't prove you paid. No way I'ma shine all day. Take a girl and split a spleen. Won't hit in the shower though. Fuck around, turn my chain green. Lil Poke, watch his birdie tweak. I'm just trying to make the kitty purr. Witty with words, but cash like the birds I flip and I kick them out to the curb. I must got hoes in my jeans. Oh right, yeah, but I'm like that. Steve, all your kicks ain't clean. Honestly, I like I'm better like that. In the middle of the map with nothing but a MacBook. Got inspired, then I got high, man, I gave it a lot of try. That was nothing but a nap took. I guess defense in the backcourt. While these cats saying I should rap more. Cause when I do, I be ripping down the backboard. I got time, so obviously time ain't money. I don't act funny, cats stay from me. I don't got a thing, can't take a thing from me. These motherfuckers trying to take everything from me. All I gotta say is that I gotta get this. Gotta get that guap, gotta get the narrow, gotta get that fatty, gotta get that peso, gotta get that peso. I'm on that pay, steady tryna lay low, I'ma make this money, and you gon' stay broke, and y'all gon' stay broke. Gotta get the narrow, gotta get that fatty, gotta get that peso, gotta get that peso. I'm on that pay, steady tryna lay low, I'ma make this money, and you gon' stay broke, and y'all gon' stay broke.
Life take a left, tryna make that paper right. Grinding for the best, nigga, don't mistake it. Life's the wild, wild west. Better count your blessings like you said the last dance. But you never got a chance in that circumstance. When you ride around town, pray you don't get knocked, don't get popped. Never like pop, take a moment to breathe. Cause most young kings all tend to get their head chopped. Haircut, no dreadlock, leave you dead shot. Fuck your family, cause another nigga cut down for the cause of the raw. Deeper I got, more that I saw. The police stops, dealing with weak cops, trying to get me knocked, depleting with law. Blood in my jaw, full wrapped up pieces. Cut your tongue out, sure a nigga leave you speeches. Gangrene, getting money, turning us all into creatures. Why you sit on bleachers? I'm a full court press. My nigga, you can never understand my stress. Girl pregnant, going to school, trying to pay my rent. Flip a pack, selling crack, trying to raise my debt. I'm out just chasing checks, more profit, nigga. Flip the game like chess, but bring caution with you. Best protect your neck, you know this life ain't set. I just lost my OG, heavy weather and the pressure got me all so froze. Be cold world outside, we that cold and lonely. I don't wanna hear no shit about just keep it going. B, it's been too long for me and I need commas. $100 million dividends is for my mama. With a crib on the beach, somewhere so Bahamas. Stacking every dollar for the means and more until I got more guap. Gotta get the narrow, gotta get that fatty, gotta get that peso, gotta get that peso. I'm on that payroll, steady tryna lay low. I'ma make this money, man, and you gon' stay broke. Gotta get that guap, gotta get the narrow, gotta get that fatty, gotta get that peso. I'm on that payroll, steady tryna lay low. I'ma make this money, and you gon' stay broke.
300
365. I got a bank on the government to give me mine. It's a hassle when you out cutting grass with no cash in hopes the money route buys time. Sure enough, hard work doesn't mean the same. I've seen the same dude selling people's veins. When articulate minds find predictable times to reach a pinnacle without a piece of memory lane. It's all good, but tough times get hard. Apparently they tend to get harder. A handful of recent dancers trying to find ways to create a foundation for their own daughters. Hey, I mean the guap got me guapo. Peeling out in the Civic with me Gusta is the Casso. Buying champagne just in case mom finally writes a damn name on the winning ticket to hit the lotto. But if not, I'll be working my ass off. Still paying back what I last bought. Quit it with the trash talk. I'm worth more than your last shot. In game 6 with the last shot, never gonna pass off. Opportunities, blood, sweat, and tears, nothing new to me. Cooling out as cool could be. I rule in threes and these cats just ain't a crew to me. It's all love, you know money doesn't buy none of that. Prioritize it with double back mentality to seek love from a double tap. But you ain't involved with no loving that. Count to 3, sky been the limit. If your funds are sufficient, I got 99 problems. I'm raising the sun, is it? Everybody worry, stay the fuck up out my business.
Gotta get that guap, hey. Gotta get the narrow, oh. Gotta get that fatty, you know. Gotta get that peso, yeah. I'm on a payroll, I'm on that payroll. Steady tryna lay low. We gon' make this money, and y'all gon' stay broke. Gotta get the narrow, gotta get that fatty, yeah. Gotta get that peso. I'm on a payroll,
I'm on that payroll. Steady tryna lay low. We gon' make this money, and y'all gon' stay broke.
So how does it, I guess, change what you guys do as vocalists when there's you're working with an outside producer? I mean, because you're so used to working with your stuff, right? Or is it?
I mean, the in-house vibe in comparison to like working with like other producers, I find that it's not foreign to us. Mm-hmm. I think like we've all at one point had worked with other people before.
Sure, yeah.
Coming together, right? But yeah, I think that like it almost brings out. I think it brings out like a lot more crazier like rhyme schemes and flows and patterns and like
just different
words.
Stuff.
Just because it's like you want to lace homie up on the production with like something fresh.
Right.
So I think it makes us actually go a lot harder when we go on like. I'm just saying, not that we don't when we're on Steve's records. But
I think we're just more comfortable together, right? So
sure,
it just comes more natural and easy when we're making music together. You know, like we'll lace up a beat. 15 minutes later, Egg's got something cooking. Dill's got something cooking. You know, the beats is already done. I'm gonna start writing shit. You know, so like, I think like as opposed to working with someone outside of like the home base and stuff, like it's like Egg said. You know what I mean? Like you just come with like a little bit more confidence and like a little. You have to come sharp because like you're kind of like. It's like playing away, you know what I mean? Like you're trying to like hold your own, you know what I mean? Like you're trying to hold court still, you know what I mean? Like show that you're a force to be reckoned with, you know what I mean? Like in a way, you know what I mean? So like it's always in the spirit of like good music and good competition. It's like
I'm saying, man, like the guap joint, like that's the hardest I've ever written in my life. In my opinion, like that's just one of the hardest pieces of writing
into how long
ever put out because it was not just because I think like we were on that vibe, but 2-man beat like
it just makes you
do that. Bro.
It just makes you want to like do something that you've never done before.
Yeah,
like,
push
make you go as hard as you can possibly go. You know. Like, And Guap was a track that 2-man and I made together, like a beat that we made together. And yeah, that one is definitely a standout. Like you guys are gonna be hearing that very, very soon.
Cool.
Yeah.
You've heard it at shows.
Yeah, if you've been to a show, you've definitely heard it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be out there soon.
Have there been any? I mean, obviously, you can have growth no matter what you're doing because you've been doing it as long as you have. But as far as where the three of you come from lyrically, have things, I guess, as a group, progressed in a way that like you see a change significantly from the first record to this one? Like just the way, I mean, maybe the role each of you plays sort of in the sound.
I feel like we're writing just like more cohesively in a sense.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know, like it's so natural. Like everything we do is so natural that like it just comes out the way it needs to kind of come out. But I'd say like the newer stuff to me feels a little more cohesive.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Than in the past anyway. Maybe that just comes from growing.
I feel that. I think like you also see just like everyone's stories, like everyone living life.
Right.
And obviously what they've been kind of speaking upon, right? But like you can tell the writing's just growing.
Yeah, I think we've tapped into like this like focus energy when we're kind of like in the groove of making music and stuff, we can kind of like vibe off of each other's vibes and like, and like that's crazy. Relate to each other's like rhymes a little easier. Like it just like comes more natural, I guess. Like in recent times, you know what I mean? Like before, we were kind of just like, let's make a track. Let's write our verses and make a track. You know what I mean? Like came with something that you know, like had an idea that they already had, but now we can kind of like, okay, like where are we going with this? Like where are we taking this time? You know what I mean? Like because it is about the experience. You know what I mean? Like I think a good song kind of you need that experience and like that feeling. You know what I mean? Like so.
When you say more cohesively a few minutes ago, do you mean just like thematically too, like with the lyrics? You guys are more sort of on the same page of what you're talking about, or is it
maybe some of that
more focus? Focus like song wise, like maybe the that's one thing where like maybe the concept came first.
Okay.
Or sometimes maybe the hook came first. Are you gonna play that in the background?
What's that?
You know I'm gonna forget to edit that out too.
But yeah, no, definitely. Like I think.
I was gonna put it on too loud, but
no, I didn't loud. We good. But I think we're just like more smooth, like in the like transitions, like as far as like even the lyrical content goes. It's not such an abrupt like change, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know, like, we flowing together and better. I don't know.
We can play you some stuff when we're done.
Yeah, well,
you'll see.
Yeah. Well, people listening will see too, right? Yeah. But does that go for live too? Like, are you just that much more tighter, I guess, as a unit? Like,
oh man,
we played.
I'm gonna say not me lately. I'm getting fucked up as
same word.
I've always thought watching you three, like from the first time I saw you to the last time I saw you, which was your tape release, you've always had that thing on stage where the three of you look like you're a part of one fucking long mic cord fucking.
That's what usually happens.
Yeah, like it's always felt that way for me.
Yeah, I think we probably touched on this last time we were together, but like we started off like doing shows and like doing the live thing, so like we're most comfortable on a stage, I think, like and like it's just easy for us to do that, and like I think like the more we do it, the more comfortable we are in front of people and on stage, and the bigger the crowd. And
we got over that like initial run. Where at first you obviously feel like, man, it's butterflies every time, but once your first foot goes,
you're in.
And in the last year, like we've played a lot of shows.
True.
Like just a lot of shows, which is not that new, but also a lot of shows out of town, right? So that adds another thing of like.
Well, yeah, a little bit out of your comfort zone, right? Like,
and like maybe not that home crowd that you're used to playing to. You know what I mean? Where everybody knows your work.
Right. Yeah.
So where we get love and shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like now we have to kind of like really test our. You know, our stamina on the road and shit. You know?
And because of it, that's how we got to get booked out in Europe.
Awesome.
So I think that's a testament to the live show. Right?
Admit that I accept my social status average. Unnecessary stresses got me feeling I'm the lastest. Curling your toes in passion curls my spine backwards. Curling on your manage nappy ends to avoid the natural. A blunt grilled in Advil help to keep the cap pill. Want nothing more to be high off life and meet the end. In the present time you'll find that presence is a present. Absence as a gift by shoes that fit so you can wear them. It's all material that's stitched together, higher quality than others. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. You'll kick the bucket when the gun spit. Abominable abomination, vulnerable scapegoat with valued information, trying to clock the peso. The lay low. When I was young, I couldn't make the grade, so I had to flip them, seal the cut so you could get the taste. Though it's shameful, I had to be the one to bring it to you. Yeah, I see you diamonds shining, but the diamonds cut a see through. You feel me? Yeah, and this shit so side. The surveillance is just a celebration, so just roll up and hold up. We taking all the paces just to post up and show up. My place is in the race, I never slow up. Nah. And this shit so side. The surveillance is just a celebration. Put a toast up and hold up. We on another planet, hate to boast up. My team, we so up, we keep it sewn up.
Yo. Hey yo, fuck it, I'm straight hauling off weight, but let's get it straight. I ain't out here nickel and diamond for pay. My brother's stealing, squilling, killing, out your wildin' irate. Some say scheming for $1 million, breaking power in the 8. I'm daydreaming, days of reason, too rambunctious to wait. My brother's bleeding, digging deep in they soul. Stay on your toes, in the age of friend is foe. All these broads acting like hoes, ain't nobody care to know. I'm just saying, yo. Smoke a blunt to calm my essence, hold a med, relax my senses. These times you grind to start with a glow. I'll start mines with a sentence. Put the pen in the pad, a feeling so relentless. When I make an entrance, I ain't gotta say shit.
Repeat is my favorite.
But I cannot save a bitch, leave you with a taste up on that face. You better savor it. My homies came to claim the shit. The game is filled with fraudulence. We just a couple honest men doing it for the honor, man. Yo. And this shit so side of Sauvignon suggest a celebration. So just roll up and hold up. We taking all the paces just to post up and show enough. My team is in the race, I'll never slow up. Nah. And this shit so side of Sauvignon suggest a celebration. Put a toast up and hold up. We on another planet, hate to boast, but my team we so up. We keep it sewn up.
Your neighborhood barbaro sculpting canvases. Blunts filled with cannabis, seek depths of parallels of life and balance it. The 1990s causing calluses, dungeon to palaces, drinking mugs, now it's chalices. So it seems, decipher needs from what the eye and Nazis past perspectives. Steve scratching records, deal your ass is reckless. This trilogy sustains lasting impressions. Not forced to check the mechanics, therefore organic. This for whoever open-minded and trust our movement is magic. It's that one for the love of it, two for the soul, three for getting that money tipping, three for control, and after three, cause it's that strict dosage you need to start your morning, your afternoon, and evening. By midnight, the sound still haunting, your head knocks responsive. Deliver backflips to these tactics. Think twice before you question. See headlights from talking practice. I was Stone Capone. What is it you know? My sleeve is sewn. Sauvignon stone with no signs of slowing down. And this shit so side. The Sauvignon suggests a celebration. So just roll up and hold up. We taking all the bases just to post up and show enough. My place is in the race. I never slow up. Nah. And this shit so side. The Sauvignon suggests a celebration. Put a toast up and hold up. We on another planet, hate to boast, but my team we so up. We keep it so up.
Where in Europe are you going? Like, how many countries are you?
We're going to be in Wales, in London, in Rotterdam, in Amsterdam, in Luxembourg, and in Kortrijk.
Oh, that's where that label's from, right? The dude from Marathon and Dope?
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's why
Shout out to Ness for helping us. Play.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah.
100%. And I'm trying to work on a couple still, but. Hopefully the cards I've been writing a lot of emails fully in Portuguese, so...
cool, there you go.
That bilingual one.
That might help.
Yeah, just flex that bilingualism.
Yeah. Have any of you played outside of Canada ever? Like, is this the first for all?
No, we did the US last year.
Oh, the US, right?
Yeah. We did Manitoba Music Minnesota exchange program, so we did 2 shows out there. We did Minnesota and Fargo. Yeah, and then we came back here and did a show back at the Goodwill with all those bands. It was really cool. And again, like the only hip hop act, like, you know what I mean, on the bill and stuff, as always.
Yeah. Really common for you guys.
Yeah. But it's awesome because we're so well received in those situations. So it's just like it must work, you know, like we must be doing right.
Well, and then last week, what were you on? Fucking rock and roll radio in the morning?
Yeah. Because that's gonna be Village Idiots, I guess, right? Dr. Riley and the Village Idiots. Yeah. We did a live with the Roslyn performance this last week. And
catch the live stream for that.
That's still there. It's on their Facebook page.
Got a band with that one too.
Yeah, we
the internet's
super fun.
Red or fucking live shows in the park.
Exactly. So we did that. We went on City FM 94, right?
92.
92. Yeah. It just goes to show.
I saw that you guys were on there, and I saw someone shared their Facebook, Riley or someone shared their Facebook thing that it was like a video of you guys playing in the studio, right? I don't know if you guys saw the comments on the 92 page, but it's all like, you guys are playing rap now? I'm glad I stopped listening. All these,
that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
And they're all like 65 years old and stuff. Like, it's not as old people. You just
did it, baby. We did it. We're fucking rapping on. We're making people mad. I love that.
Real deal.
Shit, man.
That's sick.
You did it right.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah.
Sick, right? Check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. But so back to the Europe thing though. How did you get this booked? Was it like, I guess, how did you decide that Europe was somewhere you could
Europe's always been on like my goal list of the place we want to
Quote
go.
unquote from last year. Go to Europe next year.
That's a verbatim quote in inflection and all. We're going to Europe.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I said last year. We're going to Europe next year.
Nice.
So I tried to make that happen, and we did that by playing a lot of shows. The nomination to Breakout West got us out to Edmonton.
Sure, yeah.
And Breakout West, I'd recommend it if you're an artist trying to do a show, because it's really small, it's really focused, and because of that, we were able to get some bookers at our gigs.
Nice.
And maybe the gigs aren't the best attended, but the right people are in the room, right? And that's why you always got to go out and do the best show possible. So that's what we did, and we got some interest from some cats at Focus Wales, which is a festival in Wales.
Cool.
And also Hanka over at New School Rules, who took a liking to us and kind of gave us the gears at a breakfast.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
So what's the deal? Why did you guys apply? Why would you put into our application?
What have you been doing?
Yeah, so give us the gears.
The pretzel monies now. When we have the pretzel monies.
Yeah, so we booked those two and then used those as the anchors to kind of make it a tour.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's exciting. It's like a big deal, yeah. Are you guys doing it the total punk rock way too? Like you're kind of just sleeping on floors and stuff, or do you have it actually figured out?
We got like Airbnbs.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, we are sleeping in Speed Dial 7's attic. So that is a floor.
Shout out.
So we do have a little bit of punk rock stuff.
Yeah.
So we started off in these hardcore shows and we're going to keep that, you know what I'm saying?
I expect it as rugged and thrasher as possible.
Yeah. You guys bringing a skateboard out there, so
100%.
Sleeping on a skateboard.
Yo, my wheels is definitely gotta the concrete there is like hundreds of years old. Like, I'm rocking that, man.
All I know is I'm catching a bed still.
That's the worst. They'll go to the place and be like, oh, this place is nice. Call that room. I'm looking around still like, I always have chicken dinner.
Deal, man.
Yo, he'll look around, he's like, oh, this is a nice room. Mine.
But then, hey, if you want to, because if you want to take it there, Tony's manager's like, you guys already know I got this room. That's the bedroom. Unnecessary closets.
This motherfucker hanging his clothes up from his luggage.
Yeah.
Just in the closet.
Sometimes you gotta pack it away.
You gotta see if there's an iron at their Airbnb shit.
You gotta look fresh, B. Got business meetings in the morning.
Real tough.
And he does though. That's the thing. He does.
That's why I mean, like, if anyone's getting tips though, it's this guy.
Real tough.
I mean, really though, he needs to sleep. Us, we're just
crazy.
I'm the first one up. I gotta wake everybody else up. So
So you need the closet. You need closet space,
yeah. Y'all are doing that. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, seen that a few times.
Responsibilities and all that.
Yeah. Do you have any idea how you're going to be received in Europe? Like, have you been in touch with people?
From what I know,
Heads bought records.
Yeah.
From what I know, like there's a huge following for North American hip hop in general in Europe, and in the places we're going and stuff. They seem like Belgium and places like that, like Germany and London and stuff. Like they love this shit. So it's just like you're just hoping for the best. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we hear great things about how artists are treated, but I think like it's just go out there and do it.
Yeah, we're ready to
do the best show you can have. You said it earlier. No matter who's in the room. Yeah.
I mean, like, yo, what are the chances of so many artists in the world that are trying to get these opportunities? Like, just play the damn show.
Yeah.
Just get out there and do it. Yeah.
And somebody's gonna like it. Like, so for sure. Even if there's one person out of 50, one person will tell their friends, and that's gonna be good, right?
Even if they don't understand a word.
Yeah.
Just show and prove, and I think we bring the energy. So I think at the very least they'll vibrate on that.
Yeah. This is kind of a terrible example, but I should make sure I represent that. Yeah. But when I was a teenager, I was in a band, and it was a ska band, and we played this high school festival. It wasn't at our high school. Somehow we got the show at some other high school, and it was all metal bands. The entire bill was metal bands, and here we are with like fucking horn section and stuff. and so we're playing, and people are walking out because we're not a metal band, and it seemed like everyone hated it. And we're like, why do we even do this? And then afterwards, 2 kids came up and bought some merch, and it was like, okay, those kids are awesome. And I actually ended up re-meeting those kids like 15 years later, and we didn't realize who each other was until like hanging out a few times, and it was like, oh, you're the kid. So yeah, I mean, those, not that band went anywhere, like,
but those moments are the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
you touch 10, you touch 20, you touch 100. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like as long as you're spreading the good word, you know what I mean? Like that's all that matters. Right?
Yeah, I mean, last year we played sold out rooms, we played to big rooms, and we also played to like 10 people.
Really?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that's just us doing what we're supposed to do.
I saw both of those occasions in the past year with you guys. Like, fucking crazy big sold out room, and then a smaller crowd, and both times it was like the exact same fucking feel. I remember talking to you after, and just being like, man, like, I think you just got back from Breakout West, because you were playing with Attica again.
Oh,
and it was
yeah,
like, you guys have the professionalism that says, like, I've been on the road, and no matter how many people are there, you still keep it the exact fucking same.
And those guys are that. Like, we played with them in a room in Edmonton with like 10 people in the room, and those dudes were
those guys' energy
playing guitars on the ceiling. Like,
Bobby's fucking dances and shit. Of course, man, I'm dancing right now, but shout out to Bobby.
Yeah, they have a lot of
big
energy with that shit. That's like.
But then you see them play those massive rooms, and it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Watching them play at Festival was crazy. But then we're in Edmonton, small room, and it's like just as crazy.
Yeah, that's what you want, I guess, right? To be like the same level of intensity. Yeah. Do you sort of talking about the shows you guys play with, just whatever artists? I mean, you have pretty varied genres you play with, right? Do you feel like you guys are one of the few hip hop groups in Winnipeg that kind of has that appeal for whatever? I mean, whether people discovered you or however they found you, but like seems to fit with like the rock kids and the punk kids and the metal kids and the. I mean, most people I know I talk to, if they mention local hip hop, you guys come up. And I don't know if it's just from the profile maybe you've reached at this point, or if you just, whatever it is about you do appeals to like a pretty diverse, I don't know, what do you...
Gotta bridge those gaps.
Yeah.
I mean, also because we were raised on a lot of that other stuff.
That's
too.
I think what it is, we're from some of that shit.
We're diverse as it is, you know what I mean? So like we all have our own tastes, and we all have, you know what I mean? Like it all stems from other things, you know what I mean? Is it jazz? Is it hip hop? Is it hardcore? Is it screamo? Is it punk? Is it, you know what I mean? Like whatever, you know what I mean? Like we've all kind of dabbled in other things, and like I think like real recognize real. At the end of the day, that's the easiest way to put it. You know what I mean? Like,
and Winnipeg has those boundaries.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
they just break down barriers, and they're like, "Yo,
it's like yo, come rock with us."
Yeah. Like, it's not even like it's a generational thing too. Like everybody like just messes with each other.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, for sure.
And the start was like us playing at a b-boy jam that Egg Through was the first gig, and then the next gig was like a rock, like a hardcore shit.
Out of connections that we have,
just friends,
good people we know, friends that are doing things and are willing to extend their hand and like
take a risk on us too, because that's a risk too.
Yeah. I mean, like you know, and it just it just like I said, the real recognize real, right? So like if you put out that genuine vibe, I feel like people are gonna feel that.
Actually, I'll be honest, I don't remember the bands that put us on at the time, or like
Usurper and all those guys.
Mike and them, man. And those guys are going on to do big things too. Like they're doing local festivals, disco. They're bringing in big hip hop acts too. They just brought Secret Circle. That's from Rat King, Antoine from California, Ugly Mane. Like that's huge to me. You know what I mean? Like they're doing big things, and like they have their eye on everything too, right? Like it's the same as us. Like we have our radar on everything. You know what I mean? Like there's no boundaries in this shit. It's not like I only like this. You know what I mean? Like that shit is so close minded, and I think it's 2018, baby.
A lot of people are still like that. Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people like what they like.
For sure, yeah.
I found a Dua Lipa song that I love today, and that's like that's a pop song. You know what I mean? Like that's a straight up pop song, and I'm like, I love this song. You know what I mean? It's just about just being open and having like and realizing there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that, you guys kept talking about that the first time we met too. Time and place for everything. Time and place for everything. And man, I went home after that and I fucking smoked a big joint. I was just like, they're right. I used to be very open-minded, but there's certain shit that I would just be like, I didn't even want to listen to. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking like that. I'm like, time and a place. Time and a place. So now when I'm out somewhere and there's something else playing, I'm like, I can try to enjoy it. Maybe right now is not my time.
Yeah. You know what? That's I completely agree with that. Like, I mean, just from doing the show too every week, there's some weird stuff that I. I had a classical group on there, and it was a harpsichord and a recorder and a violin.
Sick.
And the guy had like an actual harpsichord in his house. It was ridiculous, and it was so cool. Like I had no idea what to talk to them about because it was way over my head. But I was just fascinated. Like, and they played some live stuff, and I was like, this is as good as anything else that I listened to. Like, why are these guys not playing shows like you guys are doing? Why doesn't he bring the harpsichord out to like the I don't know, the Windsor or something, right?
Well, you can. The thing is, you just got to do it.
Right. Exactly.
You have to take that risk, and you have to allow people to accept that risk that you're taking. You know what I mean? Like, just put your faith in that people will like it because it's dope. You know what I mean? Like, that's the basic. That's the bottom line. You know what I mean? Like, just do it. If you feel it. Do what you feel. Like that's that. If this is Jesus and Miriam had a rainbow, it'd be do what you feel.
Yeah.
It's a lazy afternoon, just the kind of a day made for loving you. Soon the evening breezes will start to blow. Baby, grab your hat now, 'cause here we go.
Give me yours, I'ma take what's mine. I just take what I'm owed, and I threw out doubts just to get in my mode. 'Cause nowadays some shit you say can get placed in your throat. But I'ma say what I'ma say, 'cause I'm trying to revolt. No matter who you ask, they'll tell you what it is. The struggle's real and life is still a bitch. Feed the illegitimate to the little kids. But this one's for you, it's really all for you. So I'ma tell you what it is. Cars, cash, clothes, those are small wins. But that's really something coming from the bottom of the pit. Still waters run deep, exterior ain't shit. Scratch the surface if it's worth it, then go on and dig in. I mean, if I am the only one, who am I beating? There's no one left, have only stress and fatal thoughts competing. I'm hearing the beats by me and it's free in my mind. The past is done, but I hit rewind one more time and be fine, 'cause
it's a lazy afternoon.
I'm trying to get it, I'm trying to get it alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just the kind of day made for loving you.
It's a lazy afternoon.
I'm trying to get it, I'm trying to get it alright.
Just the kind of a day made for loving you.
And that's true.
Yo, I like a club, bitch, you down to hold a snub grip. That gangsta love shit thuggin' while out in public. Some true love shit, dinner rich Grand shit. My echelon bitch taking it if she want it. I pray lay entree, past the Cavassier. Tip the way to fuck A, we all got bills to pay. This luxury lavish life I'm living. Know I'm a go-getter, how the wheels stay spinning. These hoes should know better, start to act like women. I got me a fine concubine feeling and have my children. Y'all caught a feeling, the niggas stay froze chillin'. I'm nice with these pretty women, some real ish, no pretending. Don't be offended, the game, but keep it spreaded me same. And now you dead in your brain, for sure regret it though. I ain't gon' sweat it though, nah man, I'm trying to get it though. Yeah, it's 3P, baby.
It's a lazy afternoon.
I'm trying to get it, I'm trying to get it alright.
Just the kind of a day made for love.
Just the kind of day made for loving you.
And you, and you, and you, and you. I'm trying to get it, I'm trying to get it alright.
Just the kind of a day made for loving you.
Yo, extend my palms reaching these mental chains. Lest we forgotten, the root of all I see is what I see watching. The same old, hand slaps and lay lows. Old homies I ain't seen since back in the day old. Representing, I salute you, still in the struggle. Misconceptions I've been down to kill for my brothers. Lost inside a state of mind that's real for you others. See a man's packing steel for them ill motherfuckers. Stay concealed in this murder capital for the hustle. It's jungle when man's is lacking skill for the muscle. Can I live? Or have we plateaued? Searching for answers in prison inside of this capsule. Lost inside the unknown, snakes lurking for what you work with. Black market merchants stripping you till your pocket's worthless. How does a dollar feel if we can't stretch it out with passion? Business is business, but I ain't selling my soul for rapping.
It's a lazy afternoon. Just the kind of a day made for loving you.
I think that attitude is kind of why you guys have been able to do this, like kind of fit into everyone's sort of genres, because you just like, this is who we are, this is what we're doing, rather than we're this one pocket thing. Like,
yeah, definitely for sure would help.
I think what really helps is like we're fans first. You know?
Sure, yeah.
Like think about Begonia. We got to open for Begonia a long time, and that opened us to a new audience, right? But like I'll never forget that me and Egg were stumbling around looking for these dudes at a festival and caught Begonia live, and me and him stopped dead and we're like,
it's just ridiculous.
Forget Steve. We'll find him after this.
We had no idea who she was or what the music sounded like.
Her voice is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And now it's one of
she's one of our good friends now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We've been talking about working together and things like that.
Awesome.
So it's just like,
still waiting for that day.
Well, that's kind of what happens in Winnipeg's music scene in general, though, too. Yeah. I mean, as long as people are open to new stuff, some bands are just like, we play only metal or whatever, and then they don't
when you put the label on you kind of put yourself in that position.
Yeah. And I mean, you guys are obviously hip hop just based on the style you play, but I mean, you have enough other stuff floating around there that kind of attracts
For sure. I mean, and that, like from playing with Begonia, it led us to meeting Royal Canoe.
Oh, nice.
And eventually making some music with them too. You know what I mean? So it's just like, the connections in the local scene it's just like it's good that
it's a small city.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah,
it's good that it's still kind of based in that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to go on this topic too much, but like, how does kind of being the one, maybe there's a few others, but the hip hop group that is kind of accepted by all of these different communities within the music scene, does that change kind of your role within the local hip hop scene particularly? Like, are you guys sort of apart from that just because you have all those other connections, or are you still kind of firmly embedded in that?
Like the thing is, we make hip hop, and we're very much rooted in hip hop, and there's no compromise.
Yeah,
on that.
we're not changing who we are to fit into these crowds. You know
we come out, we do what we want to do. We might clean up a lyric here or there.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, but that's just reading the room, just like a DJ would read the room.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Sure.
You know the space that you're in. We played in a car dealership where there was kids.
Nice.
That's how we got clean versions.
Yeah, you're not going to be fucking with it.
Yeah.
So like,
Filipino community, man.
3-piece for the children.
3-piece for the people.
Yeah.
People are,
So I mean,
half the people at that car dealership are Filipino. That's where I got my car.
That's how we got the invite. Yo, shout to Glenn. But yeah, I don't think we've ever compromised. So like, if anybody wants to take anything away from us because of that, I think that, I mean,
be mad at yourself, don't be mad at us.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
We're not changing, like I said, we're not changing who we are to do this shit. You know what I mean? Like we're doing it because we love doing it. And
we do our damn thing.
If you feel it, do it.
You know
what I mean?
And I also think we don't have any like preconceived notions that come with that. You know what I mean? I don't think, you guys are the leaders in hip hop, so it's like you can't live with that. You can't have to live up to that with that. You know what I mean? I think that we just continue to do what we're doing because what we're doing is working for us.
Yeah. Well, it's getting you to Europe.
Yeah, it got me an international flight. Like, that's a little checkbox off
for sure. Yeah.
Statements of reality, for real.
Yeah,
statements of reality.
Be you.
Yeah. It's a good motto to have, I think. Yeah. I was reading this thing. It's funny because a few minutes ago, just when you were talking about the Disco Needs a Squeeze shows, you mentioned Rat King, and do you guys know what an actual Rat King is?
Yeah, it's like a core. It's like when all the tails get tangled up.
I was reading that.
That's what I was.
I was reading the article about the rat kings, and I was like, "This is horrifying," because it's like the rats get their tails all tangled, and they basically get fused together, right?
Yeah.
And then there's like this 3-headed rat. So like, I don't know if that.
That's so
3-piece.
Yeah, you definitely should.
I'm a 3-headed rat.
Well, it's like 3 rats, which are terrifying enough, and it becomes like 4 rats.
Yeah, that's funny. No, we definitely
I think the drunker we get,
the more the bigger drunker we get, eventually just 3 mics at the end. You know what I mean? Like, all together.
It looks like Hydra.
we don't notice the whole show. We're like tugging each other. It's like pulling back.
It's fun though, man. Like we don't allow that shit to stop us either. Though.
Honestly, cordless mics are foreign to us.
They're so black.
They're so black. So much fun.
What we did, we just opened for Nelly at the Club Region.
How was that? That was
interesting. Very interesting. But they gave us cordless mics in this big auditorium, sold out show. It was amazing.
I went down into the crowd.
Oh, nice.
I was rocking with the crowd. Like ran up.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Security guard looks at me. He's just big smile. He's like, "Yeah, and I'm like.
There was a lot of room. Like I was like doing fucking spin kicks, like doing kicks. Welcome to the little kid. I was like, all around the stage. Like, it was wild. Yeah, that was a good time.
That's weird. I didn't even realize Nelly was still touring.
Well, I think like it sold out like instantly. So like not.
He's got fans still, obviously.
Oh yeah. Well, everybody wants to hear "Ride with Me." That's the
right.
He was the biggest rapper.
He was at one point. Not that long ago, I guess.
Rapper in the world at one point.
Well, like 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that long ago, really. I mean,
Early 2000s, like.
Yeah, everywhere, yeah. For sure.
Yeah, that was
fun. That was a wild time.
You're going to be singing country grammar on the way home.
Yeah, like.
So when is the Europe thing kicking off?
Yeah.
Sorry?
When's the Europe tour starting?
May 9th. We came on May 9th, and we're going till the 25th.
Yeah.
It's a good stretch.
Good chunk.
Good chunk. I'm trying to pack for only carry on. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to go to MEC and get myself a nice hiking backpack or some shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to pack light, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
We're doing the damn thing.
You know, we doing the damn thing.
Just the clothes on your back.
I'm gonna see how the fans are really
Real talk.
hey, bro, like,
I need a new shirt.
some undies, socks, bro.
I need a washing machine.
European giant tigers have to exist. Right?
Yeah.
They can do the equivalent anyway.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
El Tigre Gigante.
I'm really hoping there is one of those you take a picture of it now.
We'll be like we told you.
I'm in Spain.
Yeah, you're in England. Awesome.
Maybe someone from Spain just.
Yeah, they get the idea from here.
They're like, hey,
Yeah.
Let's get it, man.
That's awesome.
I don't even want to try saying that.
So if people want to, obviously if they're in Europe, like they should check you out.
Absolutely.
And where can they find the dates for that?
You can find it on our website. It's spelled out, or if you want to use the 3, depends how lazy you are. We got them both.
Okay.
Three. That's what you call search engine optimization.
Yeah, that's SEO. Yeah.
3pmusic.com. So you can spell it out. You can use the 3. Either way, you can get there. All the dates are going to be up there.
Cool.
For you to come and check out. We're just finishing up the poster for that right now. So.
Awesome. So by the time this comes up, people will
it'll be there.
Right on. And then as far as the music that you have, I mean, you have one coming out soon that we've been talking about, but
we can play some on the show. If you want
that'd be awesome. Yeah. So hopefully there'll be, by the time you're hearing this part, we've already played some. And
we can play
it.
Guap for sure. We can play Guap for sure. We'll play that.
Yeah, we'll work that out after.
Yeah.
But so the previous album, though, I mean, if someone wants to, go pick that up, what's the best thing?
We're on all streaming services now. So if streaming is your wave, which it seems to be is the wave
for a lot of people,
pick your poison. Spotify, Apple, Tidal. Some random one that I don't even know we're there too.
Even YouTube.
We're on Google Play. Yeah, there you go.
YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube as well.
I think I saw
a lot of people consume music on
YouTube.
I do for sure.
Yeah, we upload all the music there with the cover.
Yeah.
Check it out there.
And you'll find your way to all the music videos
and all the videos.
That beautiful stuff.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then as far as individually, I mean, I know you've all kind of done a little bit of stuff over the past while. So what's going on as far as individual projects? Has anyone got anything
ready for us?
Well, this guy's been doing his thing. He just dropped 1873.
Yeah, that album's phenomenal. Yeah, I love that album. That was awesome. Yeah.
Shout out to Rainy. I just released a beat tape that's on SoundCloud, and it's we also did physical copies on cassette. I thought we were gonna get the studio. I was gonna give you one. But, next time. I'll make sure to give you.
Is that Fab Itch?
Yeah. Fab Itch. Shout out to Crab Skull. We've been doing a whole bunch of cassette releases.
I noticed that. Yeah,
a bunch of different artists, a lot of local as well as some from the States. Shout out to Ralphie Reese and Ty Ferris from Detroit and it's Crab Skull's really doing his thing. He got himself a duplicator. It's a DIY operation. The man
on his hustle.
He's on his
hustle. Dart season, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. So I just released a BBS on cassette. That's available. Holler at me. DM if you want to get one of those.
It'll be up on Fourth Quarter Records by the time this is out too.
Cool.
So you can go to fourthquarterrecords.com and all the stuff is there. Eggs record, Steve's record, the merch,
awesome,
all that stuff.
You got anything?
I released a video earlier.
I saw that. It was very VHS looking, right?
Yeah. My homie, shout out to the shooter Chris Freeland.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm kind of just in the works of a little EP right now. That's
cool.
about it.
Sure. I mean, we're all kind of working on
music out,
solo records. Like I just got out of the studio with Toolman last time he was in town and stuff. We banged out a project, like a little project EP, and a bunch of solo stuff, making beats all the time. Giving beats to this man, giving beats over there. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody gets
with Charlie Feta. Shout out to Charlie Feta. He's
something cooking with Ness.
We got some stuff.
Yeah,
with
Ness.
Nice.
Everyone's working.
Definitely.
Everyone's working.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff coming, and I think the last few years of 3P have been like, okay, we're building our presence, and now we're here. You know what I mean? And now it's time to show and prove, put out that product, and really deliver. You know what I mean? So I think you're going to be seeing a lot more tangible goods from us, in the next little while.
That's awesome.
Definitely. Product,
Definitely.
That work, that fish scale.
Yeah, plug Steve.
Awesome. Well, so if people want to find out your stuff, the website's the best spot to go?
Yeah, 3P Music. If you want music, if you're looking for merch, you want to buy things, fourthquarterrecords.com.
Okay.
That's the label. Everything's there if you want to buy it.
Cool.
Store works.
Cool.
We're shipping tapes out to Australia.
That's
which is
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, wow.
Next on the list, maybe Australia tour.
Hopefully, I'm
trying
trying to knock
to get
that door
that
down.
jet lag, man. I'm trying to feel like it's 3 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to travel time. Dude.
I'm trying to see this water go backwards. You know? I'm trying to see all that. I'm trying to see a kangaroo, man. I'm trying to see a dingo steal a baby.
I see a kangaroo fight Billy.
Bring it on, man. I'm taller than all of them motherfuckers.
Kangaroos are low-key brawling, man.
I got you.
Hella brawling. Yo, the West Side's got it, so we're good.
We just put that into the universe, man. If we go to Australia, we'll let
Well, now someone's gonna.
Yo, I might slap it one time. You know?
Yo, Peter, do not holler.
Or the police, man.
Still.
No police in it.
But no, I hear they got hella jagged claws. Like, you know.
Whole chest cavity open.
Yeah, I'll keep my distance.
Nah, man, it's a wild animal, man.
100%.
That might be
I ain't
it.
stupid. Like, I might do
Put
some
gloves on
shit. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll see when we get there.
Oh my god. That's content, bro.
Yeah, that's content right there. Yeah. If I need to clip anything out, like as a preview, that's what's coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So if you want to hear more episodes of this show, it'll probably be getting close to 300 as the plan comes out, 280 something or whatever. They're all there on witchpolice.com. You can find them on whatever podcast player you use. You know, search for Witch Police on whatever. It's going to be this mostly. So we're everywhere.
UMFM.
UMFM also plays the show at midnight on Sundays, and those are old episodes that get a second win. So it's, what is it now, April? It's might not air till like August or something, but by then the album will be out, right? So people can hear us talking about what's going to come out, and they can just go buy it. So
yeah,
perfect.
It's awesome,
So
So technically, we are traveling through time.
technically we are traveling. Yeah.
I like that.
We're already in the future.
Yeah.
Someone is hearing us right now in the future.
That's heavy.
It is heavy.
Yeah.
crazy. It's like Doctor Who.
Bugging the shit out of me. 3Pacalypse. Yeah. 92, I made my way through. Brought into a neighborhood where every day ain't paid full. Made moves in order for my mama just to make food. We had a guap again, well tell me something that ain't late news. The streets is filled with names who ain't trying to pay no pay dues. They play you and leave you dead body, that's the case you need to get up out and make the safe move in case fools try to make you suffer in the struggle for the pesos. Manifest my ideas as a young seed, watching as the world turns, earning what enough be. 20 snaps on each cut, bound for more but roughly. Problems trying to reach us cause we ain't slaved enough, G. Seen the worst, watch them plummet to the snake's pit. I'd rather starve cause I ain't no sucker to this gang shit. Prosper for higher profits through our own pockets, no contest. Cause rest in peace, the 20 is nonsense. It's 3P if you're fucking with us. Said it's gotta be the 3 if you're fucking with us. It be that 333 if you're fucking with us. Said it's gotta be the 3 if you're fucking with us. Check it out, it's 3P if you're fucking with us. Said it's gotta be the 3 if you're fucking with us. It be that 333 if you're fucking with us. Said it's gotta be the 3 if you're fucking with us.
Sorry, mama, I just wasn't the type to finish school. Your son was just another fuck up that thought he was really cool. Bending in and breaking all the rules. Skipping class, getting high with fools. Hung in the sheds with all the tools. Ain't shit that you could tell me, dude. More antisocial than last year. Get the fuck up out my face to everybody this past year. It's that clear. Dilly don't give a fuck. Really, you can say that I've given up on all expectancy. I'm buying weaponry. Fuck it, let's live it up. Shouts out to Valentino, everybody who rock with me though. I'm in it for the C notes. Pay me for saying these quotes, screaming out, suck my D's, ho, riding around brown like Nino, getting this money like an automatic transfer machine. Now that I mean, I give a fuck about a team, so you can miss me with the bullshit. Niggas really ain't doing shit, acting out on a movie clip.
It's 3P if you're fucking with us. Said it's gotta be the 3 if you're fucking with us. It be that 3-3-P if you're fucking with us. Said it's gotta be the 3 if you're fucking with us. Yo, check it out, it's 3P if you're fucking with us. Said it's gotta be the 3 if you're fucking with us. It be that 3-3-3 if you're fucking with us. Said it's gotta be the 3 if you're fucking with us. On the edge, so don't push or even come my way. Been on the killing spree, Hennessy make me feel okay. But when I got the urge to cock the 9 back and spray, I think of how tomorrow reflects on how I act today. Complacent, adjacent to passive. Last straw broke the camel's back, so I'm off that lax shit. Tell me to relax again, and I'ma smash it. Tell me to smash it, and I probably leave that shit exactly how it is. That's how I'm feeling. Sugar coated, and you bound to diabetes. Pressing CDs of VPs to blast and Mitsubishis. Effortlessly collect the ends to make the ends meet. But green big gray up on my blue sea. Red as my eye. the cherry on the split, pulling weight, doing mathematics, simplifying fractions, couldn't hold to a half, so in the end we
It's
laugh.
3-peat if you fucking with us. Said it's gotta be the 3 if you fucking with us. It be that 3-3-peat if you fucking with us. You know it's gotta be the 3 if you fucking with us. He'll get it right. It's 3-peat if you fucking with us. You know it's gotta be the 3 if you fucking with us. It be that 3-3-3 if you fucking with us. You know it's gotta be the 3 if you fucking with us. Hey. Yo, y'all niggas can stay flexing, we stay progressing. Everything in manifesting, all these blessings, man. I ain't checking y'all, man. Yeah.